Hey, what's up everyone? This is my first instructional video that I've made, so please bear with me. I've never had lessons, never given lessons, but watched a lot of instructional DVDs, and the most commonly asked question I get is people wanting to know what exercises I use to build up speed. And here's a couple that I learned from Billy Sheehan that really helped my playing. I mean, once I started doing these exercises, I noticed I started picking up speed. Start with the right hand, real basic technique. Basically hold all your fingers as straight as possible and you bend one at a time while keeping all the other fingers straight. It's actually a little hard at first, believe it or not, but it's just something you practice over and over again until your joints get looser and looser, and I don't know exactly what it does, but it kind of gives you an extra snap. Another thing, when you're playing more of like a 80s rock bass line like Michael Anthony, I go front to back with my fingers. I can only go so fast that way, and so when I'm doing metal style, I basically go back to front, but I drop it more like a trill. And that's something you practice, you know, you just sit there and you keep trilling like that. And one of the key elements, you know, like when I was doing the bass line earlier, your feet, you know, see my fingers are moving out a lot, so you want to keep, you know, minimal movement. Just keep your fingers from going out, keep them as tucked in as you can, and just do that same back to front technique. Now the good thing is you can unplug your bass, watch a movie, because it takes time to get these exercises to work, but you know, you can just sit there with your volume off and just keep thumping away until you get faster, you know, and then it's just a technique you can apply to like a basic chord, like make it work like that. Left hand, this is a really good exercise, and I'll start with just a extra technique. Billy Sheehan, when he taps, he puts his middle finger over his index, because bass, you know, you really got to use your strength to tap, and gives you that extra strength. So in this exercise, you put your left hand wherever on the neck, you know, I'm just going to start in the middle just because it's easy to do right now, but you can move everywhere on the neck, you know, low to high and everything. But I put my right hand over my pinky and I go up to the next string, and I'm putting so much pressure on my pinky and just basically fighting to make my pinky go up to the next string and then back down. You know, and you can take your time, go real slow with it, and just repeat, you know, per finger. And it's like lifting weights basically, and you know, once you do this for a while and then you take your finger away, you just move up the neck, you know, practice all the, you know, different fingers you just worked on. And I mean, that's that for that technique. Another thing that helps me is I'll go out and I'll buy the heaviest pair of bass strings I can buy, and I'll play on them for 6 weeks or longer. And after I'm done with that, I, you know, go back, I get the lightest pair of bass strings, or second lightest, you know, whatever, and that really helps me gain my speed. And sorry, I'm a horrible teacher. Hope you can learn a little bit from it though, so thanks.